Because if you really begin to develop passive gratitude in your heart, what I mean by that is you begin to fill up your heart, your thoughts with gratitude, what will naturally happen is it will spill out of your life. The same is true for ingratitude. If you're ungrateful in here, it's going to eventually come out. If you're grateful in here, it's going to eventually come out in gratitude in your life. So it's whatever's in your heart is what's going to come out of your life. And so we need to fill our heart with gratitude so that there's an active gratitude in our lives. And gratitude works miracles. This is what I want to underscore. This is very clear in the Bible. Praise and thanksgiving and gratitude, it makes a way where there is no way. Are you hearing me today? I hope you're hearing this, because gratitude, thanksgiving, praise makes a way where there is no way. Let me show you some examples of this in the Bible. Let's start in the book of Joshua. I mentioned a moment ago that Moses had led them up. Eventually, they're 40 years in the wilderness, and they all die out. Moses eventually dies. Joshua is charged with the responsibility of leading the children of Israel into the Promised Land. And so he leads them in. They cross over the Jordan River to head into the Promised Land, and they come against the first city, Jericho. It's a big, massive walled city. And there's no way that they can take this city. They don't have the strength, the ability, the military power, the resources to capture the city of Jericho. It is an ancient walled city, and they cannot get into this city. God says, here's the strategy to make a way where there is no way. I want you now to march around the city one time every day for 6 days. Just keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Don't speak anything. Don't talk yourself out of this miracle. Just walk around the city walls one time a day for 6 days. On the seventh day, the priests are going to start playing their trumpets, and you're going to march around the city 7 times. On the 7th time, the priests are going to give a loud blast on their trumpets, and as soon as you hear the loud blast, I want you, God says, to raise up your greatest shout of praise to me. Nothing has changed circumstantially. The walls are still there. Everything is still shut in, shut down. Nothing has changed, but I want you to shout in thanksgiving and shout in praise and shout in faith to me, believing that I can do what I said I was going to do. Raise a shout of thanksgiving and praise to me. And God says, if you'll do that, you will see those walls collapse. And indeed, they marched around those 6 days. The 7th day, they march around. The 7th time, they raise their great shout, and the walls of the city come down, and that's a true story in the Bible. It's not made up, it's a true story.